Hi, I'm Michael. I am a lawyer in private practice, and I give Claris FileMaker a 5 out of 5. We initially considered three products. Another one was Helix Express, and the I don't even remember the name of the other product. Um, and we rejected those because of complexity. They just weren't as user friendly. Uh, we also, some years later, developed a product using FileMaker, a time and billing program. And for that, we also considered a custom front end using MySQL in the background. And we rejected that because, this is going back quite a few years, and we rejected it, and we've been proven quite prescient in doing so by the fact that by using FileMaker, every time there was a system update, FileMaker updated its software, and we didn't have to go and do an update ourselves, which would have been very expensive. So we've had this one particular system running, going all the way back to System 9, and it has continued to operate flawlessly through upgrade after upgrade after upgrade, right up to this very day. The reason we picked FileMaker is because it was easy to use. FileMaker is not a uh, sort of a carefully focused product that does a specific task. It is a tool that you can use for all manner of things. So anytime you have to manage information and manage data, you can create a database to do just that. The thing with FileMaker was it was very easy to create a database, and without any kind of computer training or skill, I was quickly able to learn how to do this. And there are databases I created 25, 30 years ago that I am still using to this day, that I was able to create myself to meet my specific needs. That's the magic of FileMaker, the ability to accomplish exactly what you need and to make it work exactly the way you need it to work. When we started using FileMaker, we were probably one or two computers, and there was a just simple matter to install it on each computer, and we could get the computers to talk to each other. Eventually, we added FileMaker Server, which is a separate computer. You basically need a dedicated computer for FileMaker Server. But with that in place, it's very easy to sign on to your database anywhere, anytime. I even once logged onto one of my databases from a boat out in Lake Michigan. A client called on a Sunday afternoon urgently needing a document. I had that document on a database. I was able to log in from my iPhone to my office, create the document, and email it to my client, all on a Sunday afternoon to solve an urgent problem. So bringing it in, certainly there's a little bit of work involved when you're setting up a dedicated server, but FileMaker really it walks you through the process very easily. There's plenty of online information to figure out how to do it. But you have to do a little bit of port forwarding. Yeah, there's a little bit of more advanced IT involved in doing that. But once you've done it, it just works. And it keeps working and it keeps working. You never have to worry about it. You never have to say, oh, something went wrong. I need to call an IT professional. You can pretty much take care of it all yourself, because there's nothing to take care of. It just moves right along. For anybody considering FileMaker or a product like FileMaker, I think you need to consider, first of all, what your objectives are. FileMaker is cross-platform. It works the same on Mac as it does on Windows. And you need to think, what problem are you trying to solve? For me as a lawyer, a very big issue is the management of data and information for trials. And I've been going to court with computers. Literally, the first Apple laptop computer I took to court and tried a huge case using it and using FileMaker. So while my opposing counsel was digging through file boxes, I had all the information right there on my laptop, which would send me straight to a folder in a notebook with the hard copy document, which we needed in those days, to address the issue. So you ask questions like, uh, who are my witnesses? You can have a table of witnesses. What are my documents? You can have a table of documents. What are my issues? You can have a table of issues. You can then relate this witness to this document, to this issue, or to multiple issues. And when you get ready to question a witness, you can actually have a printout of everything in your database that has to do with that witness. When you get to a closing argument, you can print out all of the issues, everything by issue. And as you work through your way through the case, explaining it to the judge or the jury, you have all of the data right there. It's so easy to uh, to organize and present a case using FileMaker. Now, FileMaker does many other things as well. I mentioned I have a sailboat. I have a sailing log that I created using FileMaker. I have contacts that I created. I have a whole database that I created of IT information, my computers, my software, my passwords, and contact information. Anytime you want to assemble data and you say, how can I manage all this information? You say what tools are available, and FileMaker becomes an excellent tool for that purpose. And having used FileMaker well, I think from the first version of it, probably, I can say that it is really a remarkable piece of software to use. It does take a little bit of investment of time, but it is well within reach of anybody who has no computer training whatsoever, which would be me. And if I am able to figure out how to take FileMaker and really make it my number one tool, so can you.